Hey guys, what is up? Atticus here, and look at my N7 hat. But it really does bother me on how cruel, intolerant, and ignorant people can get, especially now that it's Autism Awareness Month. I thought I would get to share this with you all. And, it's a serious problem and it needs to be shared, like, right now. So, an acquaintance of mine told me, there's hate groups on, social networking sites, blogs, on how much they hate autism, and it really did hurt me because I thought I was over with the bullying and the depression and all that. I honestly thought that it was done with out of my life for good, but apparently there are a bunch of people. Even autistic people, when they're young, they're bullied a lot, and some of the stuff is very staggering. But I also looked up a few articles. One of them is about sexual abuse. It is on Autism Speaks website, and I'm gonna read this right now. So, protecting children and loved ones from sexual abuse and violence, which it is really important because rape is pretty bad, has really dire consequences for people in the future. It's of course horrible, and but those living with autism and other disabilities, the protection of those kind of people is much more critical. And sex abuse is tragically far too prevalent in today's society, as we all know, and the statistics are very staggering. According to the CDC, which is a Center for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 1 in 6 boys and 1 in 4 girls suffer from sexual abuse before the age of 18. Additionally, the U.S. Department of Justice and National Crime Victimization Survey, the country's largest and most reliable crime survey, reports that every 2 minutes a person is sexually victimized in the United States, and the numbers for individuals with disabilities are much even higher. So you do the math. And a study done in Nebraska of 55,000 children show a child with any type of intellectual disability was 4 times more likely to be sexually abused than a child without disabilities. So, again, do the math. And I looked at with, other cases where it involves, teachers and school aides, abusing children with autism. If you remember the video that Stuart Chaffetz made where he put recorded his son Akian in his class, and he found out that his teachers and aides were bullying them, which was it was crazy. It was so saddening to hear that his son being bullied by the people who were supposed to protect and love him. And it really did piss me off. But just imagine if instead of bullying, the teacher might have been a pedophile who just gotten out of jail and would be sexually abusing these children. Just imagine that. And I've had a lot of good teachers and babysitters who did not do any of those, so I am totally blessed. The fact that I was not sexually abused or bullied, because my parents did, did some background checks, and they did really good on that. But also, I looked up on this other link, and it says, a mother admits she drowned her 4-year-old autistic son in the bathtub because she was, unquote, sick of taking care of him and was $70,000 in debt after paying for his care. And I'm saying to myself, what the fuck? You know, stuff like that just, it literally loses my faith in humanity. Because my mom took much better care for me than this poor excuse for a mom. So, this 37-year-old woman, Patricia Corby, this was in San Diego, she wrapped her son, Daniel, in a blanket after drowning him and put him back in the seat of her SUV and drove to a police station. She flagged down an officer. She instantly confessed that she drowned her son. They checked her son, and she was wet and water was foaming out around his mouth. She was instantly arrested. And according to the boy's father, Dwayne Corby, who had testified that the couple was, of course, $70,000 in debt because of the treatment they got for their son. And surprisingly, the husband was at work at the time of the killing. He did not know about this. And Dwayne Corby and the teacher of Daniel said the boy was actually making progress in school. So he was actually doing really well. But it's so sad that this woman who was supposed to unconditionally love and care for an autistic boy who was actually doing very well in school, you're saying, you can't bear the fact of taking care of him even though you're $70,000 in debt. That's just no excuse. There is never an excuse for killing your own son if he's autistic. I mean, and it says here she felt like her whole existence was dedicated to her child, and like her lawyer or whatever, Escobar, the guy's name, the lawyer, I presume, argued, she felt like she had no life and she wanted Daniel to be normal. It's kind of funny because my mom wanted me to be normal, and look where I'm at now. I'm on my third year in the Art Institute Jacksonville, studying for my film degree, and I'm doing really well. I'm getting paid very well in my job. I'm working extra hours. I have lots of friends. And you're telling me that, my mom did not drown me at a young age because she wanted me to be normal? Give me a fucking break. It's people like you who make me just want to binge and purge all over you. You make me want to binge an entire box of ice cream and just purge all over you. That's how I feel. You deserve nothing but miscontent, misery, and pain. I hope that somehow you're in jail and you deserve all the pain and misery you get. Because that's how I feel. Especially to, people bullying autistic kids. What do you have to gain? Are you saying, oh, bullying an autistic kid is, makes me cool and stuff? No, it makes you weak. It makes you an ignorant, bigot asshole. See, this is one of the main reasons why I'm losing my faith in humanity so many times. It's because of people like these failed abortions, as I like to call them. I'm just letting the emotions get the better of me. Yeah. So, it should be brought into the light. I'll show you the links below. I'll show you the video of Stuart Chaffetz on the links below. Make sure you check them out and share them if you want to, because this thing is very dire and very serious. And I hope you're all having a good and wonderful Autism Awareness Month. I'll be posting more videos about the topic. I'm Atticus Wright, and I will see you later.